Alright, it's recording. Yeah. Yeah, it can be like the main and I can be the guy who talks about strategy and stuff. I can be like Martin Brundle or something. I've done this. Yeah, I've done this like a lot of times with other people as well. Usually, I'm the strategy guy. Hello, I'm doing fine. And yes, I'm very excited for this race. It should be a very interesting one. Well, yeah, although this is a bit different from CL, for instance, where the drivers are more experienced, I'd say this first sector can be really nice to go side by side because the corners are large enough. Now, one place where I think most of the issues will happen will be, I think, the chicane, because sometimes the faster way is by using a bit of the grass, which can kind of feel like like you are brake shaking the driver from behind, and so it can get a little bit chaotic. I think this is where most of the breaks, like where people will be braking out of slipstream range, can really happen. But yeah, we have Nandi here on provisional pole, 400s ahead of JT's lap, and it's really started to get interesting. Yeah, by 9 points. Yeah, because yeah, Sobel came to this race with 0 laps, so no big surprise that he's starting from last place. But I believe he should pick up the pace as the race goes on. But yeah, I simply do need to change some settings here. Yeah, he didn't practice at all. That's the thing. He did like 0 laps for this race, so that's why. But he should pick up the pace as time goes on. The the learning curve of this shark can be a bit steep, so he might improve the pace quite a lot. He also has less to lose, so yeah. Also, it's a 10% rain race, which is something for those who don't know. It's not always the case for UL. Now we have 5 dry races and 5 10% races, and yeah, today it's 10%, which means that there's no obligation to use at least 2 compound of tires. They can use whatever tires they want, and this might mean that the drivers at the top will probably go towards the 8 lap soft stints, which might not be the most interesting race in terms of strategy at the front, but although the rain can obviously shake up quite a lot because it's way too unpredictable, and that's pretty much the reason why there's less rain races nowadays. Yeah, although some drivers might prefer the hards, which could be interesting if the driver's on soft speed first, and then the rain comes in right after. They might put someone in a lead and get away at the front. So yeah, it's a bit different from Canada, where everyone I think would prefer the softs, but here some might actually prefer the hards, especially more towards the back of the grid. And yeah, I do wonder if someone will try some sort of gamble, maybe at the end, pick the mediums to have better tires at the end. Although I tried a strategy in Nijani, but it didn't quite work well for me on the final straight, where JT just breezed past me on the final straight with ease because the slipstream is so strong, and then I have the straight line disadvantage, and yeah, so JT got the second win of the season at the Senegalese Grand Prix. But yeah, finally we are starting the race. Will be for the fastest lap as well. But does it work? Sometimes there's this tactic of just trying to pass the leader and go side by side to get that slipstream. And yeah, that we really went wide there. Not great. But yeah, it is Figo with the very fastest lap. Not sure if that's going to be beaten that easily. Oh, the top three braking. Yeah, this could be very crucial. Also, Kubo being second place can be very helpful for Nandi to maybe get his second win of the season, which I think could certainly put him back on the fight. He's, I think, 20 points behind either second or first place. Not totally sure, but yeah, he certainly needs to gain points in order to put himself on that title run as well, alongside Figo and JT. Could be interesting. It was in a very big pack, so that could be ended up being very useful for him. As he's going to be his teammate Solo being right ahead, but I think he's just going to let him pass very easily, as you can see. I mean, yeah, yeah, and Solo might certainly have to hope for the rain to come in when after the other speed. Very crucial for Nani to lose, not lose Figo's slipstream, but that's crash really very awkward there. Now Kubo and Hernandi side by side. Ooh, 16 ahead of Fernandi. This could be very dangerous for the Hungarian and could allow for Figo to maybe get away if 16 doesn't get slipstream, but I think he's getting so. But he needs to be careful now. Oh! Oh my god, I just saw a very big crash there from Matimar, who I think just was like teleporting away and pushed JT with him. So JT really losing a lot of positions here. He was running third at some point, but now he's just down into P9. I think Matimar might have to be kicked out of the lobby. Not gonna lie, I think Matimar have to DNF. Because he just... Ooh, Kubo going for the lead of the race. Ooh, but look at this, Kubo losing Hernandi's slipstream. He might be slowing down Figo with him, which could really allow for Hernandi to get away here. This could be really decisive for the win, but I think Kubo will let the Portuguese driver pass him, so this will be a pace. It's going to be a pace battle now for that first place. Oof. Figo for the switch back for the other kite. I mean, going for the mediums. Interesting. Could be risky here because Kubo might catch him again. So I think Figo might, or maybe Figo is hoping that he can get Hernandi's slipstream. So this is going to be interesting. Hernandi needs to still keep the lead when leaving the pits, because otherwise Figo might be a problem for him later on in the stint. Well, it really depends on how good can Figo drive in these first few laps, because otherwise Go might be a problem. Also, it's certainly going to be losing time to Hernandi now, so This may have proven to be a mistake and he might be paying hard for this, as we see JT also battling Matimar for P7 at the moment, as they got undercutted by like Grundy, who we saw was like the first to beat. So yeah, Grundy's still going for these undercuts. We just saw Mati crashing out. He kind of just went wide very weirdly down to P11 at the moment, and then we have Arvid Kraft and Fatmi just slipstreaming each other. And then now looks like Kubo did catch up to Figo, which is very good for Hernandi. Ooh, light rain! Yeah, although though it might prove to be a bit too early, and the rain could end very quickly as well. So we really have to wait to see if this rain will stay or not, because this will have a huge effect on the race. And yep, I think looks like Figo taking that game ball. We could have a good undercut if the rain stays. So this is going to be very, very decisive. Either Figo could be very unlucky or very, very lucky. Oh, it is full rain! So it is, yes. Figo will be catching, but he's going to have worse tires now. So be very close on gap here, so Hernani cannot make any mistakes, otherwise he'll be giving Figo a bit of a chance here. So he needs to have this tire advantage now that he has the wets on full rain to get this gap back on. But yeah, this ultimately put Kubo down to first, so can no longer be the shield for Hernandi. In the meantime, we also have the home hero here, Kader in P4. I think he may have certainly benefited from some undercuts here. Maybe from Teamster? Oh, yeah, I can see that now. He's just flying out of the map. So he might be, I think he's gonna be disconnecting, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he can really come back from that. Yeah, there he goes, that's confirmed. Yep. Ooh. Yes, and you can see Hernandi did manage to extend that gap a bit, almost 3 seconds ahead, so very, very crucial for him. But yeah, soon they will have to take off these wets. But now, for these few laps, Figo might have some slightly better tires. And yeah, in the meantime, GT did manage to catch up to Kader and Grandy. Yeah, Grandy who just managed to switch to the Inters right when the rain started, and yeah, was certainly very lucky. And now running in P6, which is certainly great for him. And yeah, we have also quite a big train here. Matimar 16 and Mike. Oh, Mati teleporting. So drivers, yeah, for me it's stable. They're going to the pits now, going for the soft tires with 19 laps to go. So I wonder what strategy they will pick till the end, because it's gonna be interesting. Some might go for two more pit stops, or they might just try and save one pit stop and go for either hards or mediums at the end. So yeah, this is gonna look to be very interesting. Oh, Matimar, big crash there. Yeah, can certainly happen. Also, JT caught up to Kubo in the battle for third place. So we got all the three title candidates in the top three at the moment, with Kubo trying to get his first podium of the season, and I think the first podium for a while, if I'm not wrong. So I think Kubo will certainly fight this tooth to nail against JT. Yeah, and it's cloudy as well, so this could really have a huge effect on the race. And yeah, now it's going towards the sun yet, which might save the drivers a little bit, but yeah, we never know what can happen with that rain. It is now, I think, 13 laps to go to the end. But yeah, Nani just getting away. He did look really fast during all week in the mocks and all of that, so really no big surprise to see him at the front right now, but certainly very good and probably one of his strongest performances ever, if I really remember. Yeah, really just comfortable leading the way here with JT and Kubo still in the battle for third. Will be crucial for the end of the stint if he can get an advantage with that. But yeah, Hernandi and Figo still out. They might be going for the mediums with 10 laps to go, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this looks interesting. Ooh, Figo staying out. Hernani to the pitch, Figo will stay out. I think he might try and go for softs. Oh, maybe the rain could do something here, but he's certainly just playing a really huge gamble here. Because Nelly will soon pass him. It's gonna be a pit stop behind. Yes. Oh, I think Figo will try to defend that one. Oh, but he has no tires. And oh yeah, that's really not great. Just huge gamble did not work, and now we're just paying the price. He can still take second place, but his tires will be very, very old at the end because he's doing 9 laps on soft tires. So yeah, that is certainly not ideal. Yes, it's really yeah, really. Yeah. Ooh, GT on the inside now. Just the spectator view. Sometimes it never measures the like the ghosts and all of that. So it's just a visual thing. But yeah, GT really would certainly love to beat Figo here because he will get a bit closer on the championship. As you can see, they're going side by side once again. Yeah. Look, that was a very interesting one. Fernandi really did have a very strong pace, and having Kubo being able to take second place and allow for his teammate to get away also did play a very crucial part there. And yeah, then Fico struggled a lot to catch him back. I'd say big mistake for pitting Whitline laps to go for softs. I think he should have pitted earlier to have an easier way, battle for second. Instead, it was very risky, but yeah, it did work out well for him in the end. And yeah, then JT takes first, so a little bit further away for this title battle. But yeah, Hanani will get a bit closer as well, which is so crucial. And yeah, in the next race in Laguna Seca, a lot of things can happen. A lot more drivers will have a chance to take the win or a podium there, and yeah, then the rain as well can shake up a lot of things. Yeah, all right.